everyone, in this week's post, we are going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to take a look at how focal point plays a role in creating the flaps on the So Powerful purse. Over the past few months, we've been getting boxes directly from Moda Fabrics filled with scraps when they cut pre-cuts or samples for the reps. We're getting these boxes just filled with scraps from all the collections, some that are current, some that are not even out yet. It's been like a mini treasure hunt every time these boxes arrive. Liberty and myself, we've been kind of digging through these boxes, trying to figure out what we can do with these scraps to turn them into So Powerful purses. So in this post, you're going to see some examples. We've used foundation paper piecing and we've taken some scraps from the various collections, trying to tie them together in each flap. So we have a couple examples. I'm super excited to share them with you, and I hope that this inspires you to really just jump in and start using your scrap stash and make some purse flaps, or use the same techniques for some of your smaller scale garments. And here is the example. So this one we did using the collection called Happy Days. You can see all of these scraps right here, just so many different size pieces. None of them on their own were really big enough to make one purse or a single purse flap, but we did have some pretty good size scraps. And you can see they're layered. They're all from the same collection, so it was already in place for us to know what goes together. It was just a matter of figuring out what to do to pull it together for a purse flap. So in this one, we used a foundation paper piecing block that we added some sashing to the edges to bring that to be the size of the width of the purse flap. And in this one, we found a block that was a finished size of 7 inches wide, so it worked perfectly for the primary part of the purse flap with an added little section of that background fabric to continue the length. So you can see with both of these purse designs, the focal point is definitely the collection of fabric. We've placed it nicely with bold colors to bring in that middle design, and then a lighter color for the background. We've done the same thing for both of these, but you can see they have a totally different impact depending on the design we've used or the fabric choices. And in this one, I love how this one came together. Liberty did this. She did such a great job pulling together the different colors here for the flap with the light background, and then using the rest of the collection to piece together the body of the purse. The collection had 2 colorways, the coral and the aqua, so she used the coral here on the front, piecing those strips together, and it contrasts nicely against the cream color and the flap, really still just leaving the primary focal point as the flap. And then you can see that aqua color repeats on the back. It's beautiful. It comes together so cutely. And this heart one, I love how this came together. Total 80s vibe. This fabric collection is not out yet, but it looks great paired with the Grunge collection, which is available from Moda. And this webbing really ties it all together. It's so fun. This is from Wonderground Fabrics. It's a seatbelt webbing, so it's a very nice quality. All the colors repeat. It looks great. It all came together so well. So be sure to check out the blog post to get all the details for how we made these different purse flaps using foundation paper piecing. And then again, just look at the techniques, think through how you could scale down this idea to use some piece designs as a showcase in some of your mini garments, like the back of a denim jacket. I could see either of these fitting into that back square and adding design interest or that surprise on the back of the garment. So I hope you enjoy this post and you feel inspired to try to take your scraps and create some standout focal points.